Alright guys, I have a little bit of an update for you on my expandable island. If this is the first time you're seeing this island, this will have a countertop on top, and then this piece will come out and the leg will drop down. So that way we'll have an expandable countertop, but only when we need it. Side note, I love this table saw because I can get it out on my own because it has wheels. But I tried and I couldn't cut the plywood on my own. Usually I use a handheld circular saw for this, but I was going to try the table saw and it didn't work. I called in my husband for backup and he helped me cut a few strips down so that way I could build the drawers and the pieces for the drawer slide supports. Here I'm using 3/4 inch plywood and a 1x2 and a few popsicle sticks for spacers. This will be where the drawer slide will attach to. I use a couple pocket holes to attach it to the floor of the island and then the front and the back. This piece is also tall enough to provide support for the middle runner for the leg. And then I couldn't get the 1x2 out. It's staying in there. Okay, that's staying. And now for the middle piece, I'm using spacers so that way these are exactly the same distance apart. I also have them installed where they were flush with the face frame so that way the drawer slides will work perfectly. Okay, I got the first drawer slide installed. They're super easy. I just made spacers. Again, I use spacers for everything. And then I will put this right here and I'm gonna remove this piece so it's easier to screw it in, it's lighter. And then, yeah, I just screw it into place and then remove the spacer and we're good to go. Now there in that example, I didn't have the drawer slide flush with the front of the face frame, but I did install it that way. When I install these drawer slides, I put the screws into the holes that have like a little bit of wiggle room forward and back, so that way I can have the drawer slide sitting perfect. Now there are several ways to build drawers, and this is how I do it personally. I just apply wood glue and then I attach the pieces together with brad nails. Careful not to put my hands where the brad nails are being shot in. This actually holds really well. I've built several drawers this way and they're still in great condition. And then to attach the drawer slides, I measure the piece that's inside the island from the middle to the bottom and I subtracted 1/4 inch and I was left with 2 1/4 inch. So I measured and I drew a line on the box 2 1/4 inch from the bottom, and that's where I installed the drawer slide, and I made sure the end of the drawer slide was flush with the front of the drawer. And it's that easy. I'm using soft close drawer slides for these. These are my favorite drawer slides. Check the description for the link to the drawer slides and my other tools. Next up is the drawer fronts. Yesterday I went and bought some more red oak and I routed the edges, and now I've just got to get them stained and installed and some handles put on. The router is magic.